Hello, this is Ashley Federoff, and this is my reflection on my Pathfinder project for LBSC641. I created a Pathfinder for 10th grade history students who had to research a topic related to modernism in America between World War I and World War II. Their final product would be a 5 to 7 research paper with a bibliography. I was very excited when my mentor librarian at Bryn Mawr told me about this project. I am most comfortable with making Pathfinders for projects in the humanities, especially research papers. I'm familiar with the audience, and I was interested in the topic. This project was new to my mentor librarian, as the project had only been completed by one class at Bryn Mawr. That introduced some challenges right off the bat because I didn't have a lot of information to work off of while I was creating the Pathfinder. I didn't have any rubrics or content standards from the teacher. When identifying resources for this Pathfinder, I chose to find resources for the students first so that I could acquaint myself with the subject being studied. Bryn Mawr has a large selection of databases available to the students, and many of them were relevant to the topic. The Bryn Mawr Library also had ample resources available to students both on the shelves and virtually. I tried in the Pathfinder to encourage students to use the library catalog to locate resources and put them on hold for pickup. I did this because the research topic was very limited in scope, and I assumed that the girls were bound to need similar books. I also assumed within the Pathfinder that the teacher or the librarian would place the most used books on a reserve shelf for students to use within the library. I also tried within the Pathfinder to encourage the students to look for other resources besides books, such as periodicals, movies, and multimedia resources. I chose to include a rather long list of online resources that the students could use for research. As 10th graders, the students at Bryn Mawr would have already been exposed to some online researching in previous years. However, the studies conducted by Coulthau and the Pew Internet and American Life Project have shown time and again that teens are not very successful online researchers. So I wanted to use the Pathfinder to help the girls focus on the writing process more than their search engine navigation skills. The most valuable resources were the Bryn Mawr Library webpage and the Internet Public Library teen site. Both of these resources included many links that I included in my Pathfinder. The Bryn Mawr Library website included links to the library catalog, various ebooks, databases, previous Pathfinders, and citation links that the girls could use. It was also useful to see a site that the girls were used to using before I arranged my Pathfinder. In the Internet Public Library for Teens site, the A+ Writing Research Paper Guide was especially useful when it came to directing students in their writing process. It also contained several links to online writing labs and other useful resources that the girls could use during the drafting and editing process. I also found that bitstrips.com was an easy tool to use to inject humor and visual stimulation into my Pathfinder, as was YouTube, which contains a multitude of videos for the writing process and information for researchers. I included funny comics and entertaining videos because I hope to appeal to visual and auditory learners using the Pathfinder. In this case, I did not find much use for formal selection aids when creating this Pathfinder. I did not have the option to purchase new materials and could not find any relevant website reviews related to the topic on sites like School Library Journal or Booklist. I do wish I had looked through the AASL's best websites for teaching and learning before completing my Pathfinder, because I recently found the Media History Digital Library but did not have enough time to include it. I do, however, have it in the back of my head now for the next time I create a Pathfinder for a humanities project. I chose Google Sites to build my Pathfinder, mostly because I'm comfortable with using the Google suite of tools. I have found in the past that Google Sites are simple for end users to navigate and share. Even though it was not simple for me to create the site, it was my goal to make a simple site for the students to use. It was easy, however, to embed media and customize the site as I wished. When creating the Pathfinder, I followed Joyce Valenza's advice to promote a wide range of relevant resources, try to eliminate frustration, and include helpful details like annotations and suggestions for keywords. First, I located all the possible materials from the teacher, and next time I will definitely locate rubrics, the assignment sheet, due dates, subject standards, and information used up to the point of the project. Then I identified and located resources for processing and research, and then I chose the best tool to create the Pathfinder. As per Valenza's advice, I organized the information within the Pathfinder according to a process. Finally, when I was done organizing, I tested all of the links and checked for ease of use and created a presentation for the Pathfinder to the students. Next time I create a Pathfinder, I will definitely access the AASL's best websites for teaching and learning lists. I do think I will continue to use Bitstrips because it's an easy way to inject humor and visual stimulation into my Pathfinders. And I will strive to obtain subject standards and rubrics from the teacher the next time I create a Pathfinder. The following references were used while I was creating the Pathfinder for this history project for 10th grade girls at Bryn Mawr School. Thank you.